Hey, what's up, fellas? I'm my luscious female fan, Steve Alicious, here with the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, the retail unboxing in Phantom Silver. We'll see what it's all about. We also have the S10 Plus as well as the Note 10 Plus on standby for size comparisons. We'll give it the once-over today on this edition of Steve Alicious Tech. We're back, and as always, thank you so much to all the new subscribers, just touching 2,770 as of the taping of this video. If you're loving all the tech stuff, go ahead and give that subscribe button a tussle. It certainly means a lot to me. And I think I made it a little bit easier. I put one of those fancy watermark things in the lower right-hand corner. If you're on mobile, I believe you could just go ahead and tussle that, and it'll bring you to the subscribe. So, the S21 Ultra 5G in Phantom Silver. I really didn't have any interest in the Phantom Black. Just like a few years ago when Apple came out with the matte black finish and then the jet black finish. It's just any sort of really deep black that's meant to not let any light escape on a phone just really doesn't interest me. So I went with the Phantom Silver. But unfortunately, that means for AT&T at least, I'm locked to the 12 gig 128 gigs of storage with no expandable memory. I never fill it up anyway, so that's not a big deal. We have Isabel helping out from Animal Crossing. We thank her. Let's get right into it. Let's open it up, see what we got. I'm curious, a couple things that we're going to test on this. Number one, I want to see how the dynamic OLED works, how fluid the motion is, whether it downscales. See, a lot of times, what I feel like on the Fold 2 is that it knocks off a little bit too much when it feels it doesn't need it on the refresh rate. And I hope there's an option, or at least it keeps it pumped up a little bit, because the UI, the menus, that's when you really want to experience that fluid motion. It really helps out. So right away, nice looking. Let's pull it out of here. Got the tab. Take a look at that back. Ooh, very nice. Let's peel that. Get that out of the picture. Get the sticker off of here. Nice frosted back. I have come to like that even in the Mystic Bronze of the Fold 2, so I'm definitely liking it here. It's got kind of a rainbow effect depending on how it hits it, but not that glossy rainbow effect that you got with the Note 10 Plus, which is quite nice. It's a little heftier than I expected, especially coming off my last Galaxy S device being the S10 Plus. The S10 Plus being a little bit lighter and actually quite a bit thinner, and not only in part of the camera hump, but also just in the general construction of the phone as well. You can see here there's a little bit of thinner, even though they don't call it waterfall, but the kind of cascading effect off the edge of the screen, not as dramatic as it was, and this wasn't even that dramatic on the S10 Plus, but even less so on the S21. That's fine with me, especially since I got the S Pen attachment on the way, so I don't want screen real estate basically robbed from me with the falling off the edge. Take that off. Overall, a nice weight to it, though. Let's compare it to the Note 10 Plus. Similar weight, a little closer on this, but then again, you're also dealing with a slightly thicker device. Just a little bit, but the camera hump really accentuates that. But I would say more similar. You got basically the same in height. If you're looking at that, a little bit taller perhaps, but a little bit bigger, but not that much of a difference in weight. So if you're coming from a Note 10 Plus, don't worry about it. You're not getting this massive phone, but it is a little chunky, but it's not incredibly so. It has a nice weight to it, but it is a bit hefty. I think from an S20, this was kind of the build that they went with size-wise. So that's what. So we're going to put this off to the side. The rest of it, you got the SIM from AT&T. Not a whole lot. Cable in the box, and that's it. No charger. You got the USB-C cable. You got your books. SIM ejection tool. That's it. No charger. No headphones. No nothing. We got to save the environment, so they say. That's fine. You know, if that were actually the reason why they were doing it, I would have no problem with it. But you know that they're just trying to save a few bucks on this because a $1,200 device, you know, people at Samsung got to eat. Food's not free. Okay, rent's not free. They're only charging $1,200 for this. They got to scrape by somehow. So they've chosen that. We're gonna get started up. Like, you know, I do a 2-day review, so we'll be back on Friday with that. We'll get it charged up, put the SIM in it, get it all set up, get all my apps on there, and we'll do the fuller review, or at least a 48-hour impression a couple days from now. I just want to keep this one nice and short. Get it up there, see what you see. in the retail unboxing, which is not a lot, but I am impressed with this. If you were worried about the silver, whether it would be too glossy, whether it wouldn't be frosted, whether it wouldn't be a nice premium feel, it absolutely is. This is a great finish on this device, and I think it looks great with the camera, the kind of metallic, the silver that they went with the metal on the camera hump. I think that's a fancy look to the phone. A lot better to me than the Phantom Black, but that's of course preference. If you're still waiting for the other ones, the Phantom Brown, Phantom Green, the other things that they have, I'm sure those are going to be nice. The Phantom Brown strikes me. If they put the Phantom Brown in this finish, if it's not a glossy finish, which it isn't, it's kind of that frosted finish, that might actually be nice, that kind of mocha look to it. But like I said, if you want to see the retail review in a couple days, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you've made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Until next time, have that Steve-licious day.